Hello there, welcome to Mike Earn. And in this video, we'll be looking at the weekly Forex market update and forecast. We'll be looking at my predictions for the EURUSD, GBPUSD, the USDCHF, and the USDJPY currency pairs. But first, before we get into the business of the day, I would like to let you know that I give free Forex trading signals on the Mike Earn channel. Yes, so if you would like to get free Forex trading signals that I give on the Mike Earn channel, you can join the channel by going to the description below, this video, click on it, and the link to the channel is in the description. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will take you to the channel. It will take you to the Mike Earn channel, so you can join the channel. Once again, to get the free Forex trading signals that I give, you can go to the description below this YouTube video, copy the link to the description, paste it in your browser. Copy the link to the Mike Earn channel, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will take you to the Telegram channel. It will take you to the Telegram channel of the Mike Earn Telegram channel. Then you can join the channel and expect signals. Yeah, so that's how it works. Now, don't forget something. I just want to let you know that the signals that I give are highly profitable trading signals. Don't think because they are free then they are not worth much. Oh yes, they are worth a whole lot. They are really worth a whole lot. So if you like to get the signals, you can go ahead and join the channel and join us on the channel and get free trading signals. The signals will take your trading to the highest level of profitability. Yes, you heard me right. It's not a bluff. You can join the Mike Earn channel and confirm it for yourself. So that's it for the Mike Earn channel, for the free signals that I give. Now, secondly, I'd like to let you know that I offer account management service. If you'd like to subscribe to my account management service, you can reach me directly on Telegram. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link to my direct Telegram and paste it in your browser. Paste it in your browser and visit the site. It will bring you to my DM, so we can have a conversation and we can talk about how you can engage my account management service. Yeah, we can talk about that. So yes, my trading is highly profitable, so you'll be really glad that you subscribed to my service. Yeah, so just once again, copy my direct Telegram contacts. It will bring you to my DM. My Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link to my Telegram contact, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will bring you to my DM. When you visit the site, it will bring you to my DM. Then you can chat me up and let me know you'd like to engage my account management service, and we'll talk about everything that we need to talk about. Trust me, my trading is very profitable and you'll be glad you subscribed to it. So that's it. Let's go into the business of the day. We're starting with the EURUSD. As you can see, the EURUSD has come into the zone, this 1.452222 zone, and we are seeing some bearish moves. It has closed below that zone, and we're seeing some bearish moves. Or we've seen a bearish day. We've seen a bearish day close, and even this one probably could pass for a pin bar. Well, I don't know if I would, take this as a pin bar on a normal day. I don't think so, but it could. Also, it could for some people. So now, what should we expect going forward? Let's take a look at this, the weekly time frame, or the monthly rather. Okay, let's go down to the weekly now. Well, probably it's going to be from this weekly time frame. Probably it's going to be a double top situation, even though this top is really high, yeah, right? But I'll just look at it this way. I might just look at it from here to here. Probably we're going to see the markets, we're going to see price sell-off. That's one of my predictions. But let's go down to the daily, and well, that's what I think. One of my opinions on that. But let's go down to the daily and look at some serious predictions. Now, my prediction for this is if price comes to this place, if price comes to this high, this 1.16062 zone, and gives a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. That's what I'm going to suggest. I'll suggest that you go for a sell, and I'll suggest that you should not go for more than a one-to-one sell. Why is that? Well, I would say that because I'm not sure of where this is actually headed. I'm not sure what the current trend is, so I'll just suggest you go for a one-to-one. Go for a one-to-one and end it there, right? That'll be my suggestion. If price comes into this 1.16062 zone and then it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, right? I would suggest that you go for a one-to-one sell. Now, another scenario is this. Well, I'll consider this zone if price gives a lot of price action before it comes into the zone. Right? If price comes into this zone, this 1.10948 zone, and it's before it came into the zone, it gave us a lot of price action, a lot of day close candles, like at least 6 to 7 day close candles right there on their way to this zone. And then they come into the zone, and then it gives us a bullish day close above that zone. Then I'll suggest that you go for a buy. Suggest that you go for I'll suggest that you go for a one-to-one buy, right? Go for a one-to-one buy. That will be my suggestion. Go for a one-to-one buy. One-to-one, yeah. One-to-one. That is using the day close candle as your risk candle. Go for one-to-one RR. That will be my suggestion. Another one is this. If price comes into the zone, if price comes into this 1.08293 zone and then it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. Right? Using the day close candle, the bullish day close candle as your risk candle, I'll suggest that you go for a buy, that you don't go for more than a one-to-one buy for now, right? Don't go for more than a one-to-one buy. And the reason I'm saying this is that you do not want to overstay your welcome. I'm not clear on what the current trend is, so I'll just leave it at one-to-one. Go for one-to-one and leave it there. That will be my suggestion for this scenario, right? That will be my suggestion. Yeah. Here, one thing I need to mention is that you shouldn't take any of these scenarios if they show up in the market, if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. Please and please, do not take any of these scenarios if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. You're not going to, you're not going to blame me for your own loss. So please be careful and make sure you do not take a trade that doesn't meet your own personal trading confirmation. So let's go to the next one, the GBPUSD. Now the GBPUSD had a pin bar and now it's followed by a bearish candle there. So now let's see what we should expect. Monthly time frame also, well, nothing much right here for now. Let's go to the weekly time frame rather. Um, So I'll be indifferent when it comes to the trend of this one. So let's go down to the daily. I'll be indifferent when it comes to the trend, or I would be indecisive rather when it comes to the trend of this um, market for now. So now if price comes into this zone, there will be my prediction. If price comes into either of the 1.31608 or the 1.31166 zones, and then it gives a bullish day close above either of those zones. If it gives a bullish day close above either of those zones, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. I'll suggest that you go for a buy at either of those zones. Now, if price comes into either of these zones and gives a bullish day close at either of those zones, or gives a bullish day close at both of those zones, right? If it comes into both of those zones and gives a bullish day close at both of those zones, I would suggest that you go for a buy and that you go for a 1-to-1. That's a one using the day close candle, the bullish day close candle as your risk candle. Go for a 1-to-1. Don't go for more than that. And one thing is, if you see a very massive candle, a candle that's so huge, I would suggest that you do not take that kind of scenario. Okay, maybe a candle like this one right here. So this is one suggestion I would say. If you see a candle like this one, maybe a candle as big as this, I might suggest that you do not take a trade with that kind of candle, because a lot of times the trade has already happened, in the sense that that candle is so huge. A lot of moves have already happened within that candle, so there might not be room for another upside in that kind of scenario. So I hope you understand that. So I hope I was clear on that. Okay, let me try to break it down. If a candle is too big, there might not be more upsides to go. I mean, for price to go, right? Maybe price has already exhausted all the possible bullish moves and might, be on its way down. So I hope you understand what I mean. Yeah. So I really hope you understand what I mean. So now let's look for another scenario. Since it's not clear, we have to go to the weekly time frame. We can't see it from the daily, so we'll go to the weekly. But don't forget, our execution time frame is still daily time frame. Now, if price comes into this zone, if price comes into the 1.37472 zone, if price comes into the 1.37472 zone and then gives a bearish day close below that zone, right, I'll suggest that you go for a sell on the daily time frame. Yeah, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, and the reason is that price has come into a major zone in the market. We can see how price reacted to that zone at this point. We can see it's sold in it. I mean, it was so massive that this zone was so massive that it pushed price so low that price actually came this low. That you can see that. You can see how low price came. Right, you can see that. How many pips is there? Let's quickly check that. So the last time price came into that zone, this particular zone, that zone sent the market down over 3,000 pips. We're looking at 3,402 pips. So that's a huge one. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. So I'm trying to see if we've seen price push the market up a little over here. That zone rather has pushed the market up a little over here as well. So I'm trying to see other scenarios where that zone really did a major job in the market. So we can also give the zone credit for this one, because we can see that push as well. So I hope you get my point now. So there are major zones in the market that when price comes into those kind of major zones, you see really massive moves. Yeah, of course, it did not play out here. It didn't, play out so well over here. right? But we can see markets return. We can see that zone return price into this area. It came back because it did it here, it did it here, and then when it was coming, when it came down and then came back to retest that area, it doesn't necessarily have to touch that. I think it must have touched that area. It touched that area and then crashed, right? So you see that. So it's an important zone in the market. So I would just suggest that you go for a one-to-one because we are not sure what trend the market is making right now. It looks like the market is trying to progress higher with some higher highs, but we still know that we still just have to be careful. That's just what I would say for now. So if price comes into this 1.37472 zone and gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. Yeah, go for a sell. So that's just what I'll suggest. Go for a sell, a one-to-one sell. Don't forget, do not take any of these scenarios if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. I hope you get that. If they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation, do not take any of them. So we're moving to the next one, USDCHF. Now, what's up with USDCHF? It's a bearish market. We've seen price come this low, which ranged from here to here, and then broke below that zone. And there was a retest, and we're having this current. We're seeing this current monthly candle still getting, still showing up. So now, what should we expect from this market? What should we expect? Well, let's go down to the daily and see. Still the same idea, still the same way we look for opportunities. If I see price, if price comes into the zone after giving us a lot of bullish moves, like we have maybe 8 to 9, 8 or more bullish moves on their way to this 0.84001 area of the market. If price comes into that zone and then gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. Right, I suggest that you go for a sell. You can go for a one-to-one, or you can go for more than a one-to-one. I hope you understand that if price comes into this area after giving us a lot of price action, maybe like 8 day close candles on its way to this zone, and then it gives us a bearish day close candle at that zone after coming into that zone, and it gives us a bearish day close candle at that zone, then I'll suggest you go for a sell. You can go for a one-to-one, or you can go for more than that. You can go for a 2-to-1. You can hold it till it comes into the next zone or other zones, or better, or even you can even hold it and see if you have caught the new leg of the bearish move, because this is a bearish move. So you might come in time to catch the new leg of the bearish move. So that's another possibility there. I hope you get that. That's another possibility for this USDCHF scenario, right? That's another possibility. So it's the same thing. If we see price come this high, and come into the 0.87126 area, and then it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. You can go for a one-to-one, or you can hold till it comes into the next major zone, right? Or better still, you can hold and see if you have caught the next leg of the market, right? And also, don't forget, you can trail your stops as you let the market run. Whether it was from here or from here, you can trail your stops at any point in the market. So now to see the other zones below, so we can look at other predictions, we have to zoom out to the monthly. We have to come to the weekly time frame. But don't forget the daily time frame is the execution time frame. So now if we see price come into this, let me take this out. Now we see price from the current point it is right now. you will see price from the current point it is right now push. If you see price push from this current point it is at right now, if you see price come into this 0.77155 zone, and then it gives us a bullish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. That will be my suggestion. I suggest that you go for a buy, go for a one-to-one buy. And the reason is simple. One-to-one buy is in a bearish market is good, right? Because you don't want to overstay your welcome when you buy in a bearish market. So whenever you are buying in a bearish market or selling in a bullish market, you have to be very careful. So now in this scenario, if price comes into the zone, you can go for a one-to-one buy. In this scenario, if price comes into the 0.77155 zone. So if it comes into the zone, if price comes into the zone and then it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, you can using that bullish day close candle as your risk candle, you can go for a one-to-one buy and close it right there. Don't forget, any of these scenarios I just mentioned, if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation, I plead with you, do not take any of them. So now let's go to the USDJPY. For USDJPY, what are we looking at? We're looking at a market that has been largely bullish, and right now, I'll say slowing down compared to this, bullish moves we've seen in the past, how it, just flew up from here, so to say, and also just did this as well. So I think it probably is doing something like this that it did over here. Probably, I'm not sure. Probably is doing something like it did here. Right, I'm not sure. That's a possibility. Now let's go to the weekly time frame. What do we see? Well, we are seeing the same story, the same thing happening here. Let's go down to the daily. What can we see? So now, what I'll suggest is this. If price, this will be my prediction, if price comes into the zone, right, if price comes back into the zone, after a couple of price action, maybe like 6 to 7 days of bearish moves on their way into the zone, if price comes into that zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. You can go for a one-to-one buy, or you can let it run and hold till it comes into this next major zone, the 151.781 zone. Right, it's up to you though. It's up to you to decide that. But you can hold it you can have a one-to-one or hold it and throw your stops to see if price will continue higher, or better still, you can just hold it, or you can choose rather to hold it till it continues, to see if it will continue higher and to see if you have caught the next leg of the market, because that is also a possibility right there. So that is if price comes into the zone after about 6 or more days of price action, bearish price action on their way into the zone, right? And you can see that zone has held for some time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. That zone has held for some time, and whenever it holds, it has done a good job of sending the market back for a while, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so it has held for some time, so it's a very impressive zone in the market. Look at that. So you can see that, right? So if it comes into that zone, we probably might see the market do the same thing. It's a possibility that the market will do the same thing and push higher. So another scenario will be this. If price comes into the zone, if price comes into the 151.781 zone and then gives a bearish day close below that zone, because this is a bullish market, if we're going to sell this, we'll just stick to going for a one-to-one sell. That will be my suggestion if we're going to sell this one. So you just stick to a one-to-one sell in this scenario, and you can end it there. So if price comes into the zone, after some days of price action, not just one big huge candle come into the zone. No. After some days of price action, if price comes into the zone and then gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, but don't go for more than a one-to-one sell, one-to-one RR sell. So that will be my suggestion on that one. Go for a one-to-one RR sell using the bearish day close candle as your risk candle. Yeah. So that will be that for the USDJPY. So that's for the EURUSD, GBPUSD, USDCHF, and the USDJPY currency pairs. Don't forget, I offer free forex signals. So I have a free gift for you, and the free gift is this. I have a free gift for you, and the free gift is this: the free forex trading signals that I offer. The free forex trading signals that I offer, they are going to help your trading. The reason I'm doing this is because it is really going to help your trading, right? It is really going to help your trading. What I am doing is to help you. I hope you understand that. So if you want to join the Mike N channel, the link to the Mike N channel is in the description below. To get the free gift I have for you, to get the free trading signals that I have for you, you have to join the Mike N channel. Go to the description below. You will see the link to the Mike N channel. Look for the link there in the description below. You'll see the link there. Copy the link to the channel, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It would bring you to the Telegram channel, the Mike N Telegram channel. Join the channel and expect forex trading signals. Join the channel and expect forex trading signals. Right? It's not a bluff. This would really help your trading. It would really take your trading to the highest level. This is the best thing you can do for your trading right now. Get this free signals. And I know that people think when something is free, it's because there is no value. No. This is not. In this case, that is not it. This is really high value stuff, and you don't want to miss out on it. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. This is a free gift I have for you. Go to the description below, copy the link to the channel, paste it in your browser, visit the site, and get this free gift that I have for you. It will take your trading to the highest level of profitability. This is not a bluff. This is not a joke. I'm for real, right? So secondly, I also like to let you know that I offer account management services. I offer account management service. So if you would like to engage my account management service, you can reach out to me my contact is in the description below. My Telegram DM contact is in the description below. Go to the description below. Look for my Telegram contact. It's right there. The link is there. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and then use the link. Visit the site here. It will bring you to my DM on Telegram. Then you can chat me up and let me know that you are ready, that you want to engage my account management service, and then we can have the conversation. We can talk about everything we need to talk about so you can get started. Trust me, doing business with me is one of the best things you can do for yourself. I make sure I am as professional as possible. I make sure I make money because I do not get any money I do not get any money except I make money for you. You understand? So I'm not going to give you a link to create an account with my link so I can get commissions from the broker. I don't do that, right? So I only get money when I make money for you. I only get my commissions when I make money for you. So that's how it rolls. That's how I do my work right here. So you can reach out to me. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below. My Telegram DM contact is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, visit the site, and chat me up and let me know that you would like to engage my account management service, and we can get talking from there. So thank you so much for watching this video. You can go ahead and like this, subscribe, share, follow, comment, ask me questions, right? And I'll answer to the best of my ability. Don't forget to join the Mike N channel. Don't forget that. Don't forget to do that. That's how you keep up with my work over here. apart from the free signals that you also get. So thank you so much. Bye bye.